thank you for dropping by. I'm doing box again, but I'm doing something just a little bit different with these. Now I'm going to have 3 layers, and I've got one in the making. I've lined that one, but I haven't lined these. I'm not going to bother lining them. Okay. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. I've just been to the cinema to see Moonfall. It's quite good. Anywho, let's start off with this. Okay, my measurements won't be any good to you unless you are using box board that is 1.8 millimeter thick. Okay, so my base, this base was 14.8 centimeters by 10.5. Okay, so I also had a 12 by 12 sheet of this yellow paper. Now I've covered the inside of the base and just level with the box board. Let's see if I can do something with that camera light. Nope. Okay. Then I put some glue on the other side, and I placed this down on a rectangle about 1 inch all the way around, roughly. And then I cut the corners away, right up to the corner, right up to every corner. And then I put tape, as you can see, around the edges, and I will also be using glue. These are the hinges that are going to hold all our sides up. Okay. So let's set that aside for a minute. Now my side, the long sides, are 14.8 centimeters by 4.5 centimeters. So I placed this and glued it onto my yellow cardstock and just put a 3/4 of an inch, half inch, whatever you've got room for in your paper. You don't need to do that because you are going to put something on the outside, and that is the outside and that is the inside. Okay, so I've got 2 of them, the back and the front, and they go that way. Okay, now we've got the short sides. The short sides, excuse me, 10 centimeters by 4.5 centimeters. Now they will fit inside. Everything's going on top of the base, not at the side, on top of it, including this. And that fits in between that one and this one. Okay, and we've got 2 of them. And then I've got a couple of 1-inch strips, which I'm going to use for hinges for the corners of the box. And I'll put tape on both sides, and I'll score it down the middle. Okay, let's look for my glue, my favourite glue. Okay, so we just ignore these for the moment. So, just if you think the your cover card, like the yellow, is a little bit higher than the box board, or chipboard, whatever you're using, and just trim it, because you really need this to be flat and even. There was just a little bit there. Okay, I've put some glue on the bottom of this. That's the outside. Okay, we're just going to place it down and make sure, whoops, we are right at the edge. I'm a bit messy at the moment, sorry. Bit messy. So it has to go right at the edge there. Can do this now. Take off the glue, the tape backing. While I'm holding this up straight, totally level with the base there. Let's get some glue in here happening on the edge, and then we'll pull it up. Okay, I'm just going to put it at the edge of my desk and give it a really good burnish. We're going to do the other long side in the same manner. I think we need to trim off a wee bit. Might just be a hair, but it would make a difference to how your wall sits. Okay. Right, glue on the bottom. Now if this works like I'm hoping, that'll be awesome. If it doesn't, this video excuse me, won't get uploaded. Sorry, I've got such a dry throat. Okay, let's go right at the edge. Right at the edge there. Oops, and there. Just run something over it just to make sure we are on the edge. Could have taken this off beforehand, but that's okay. It's okay, it's okay. Some glue in there. And then pull it up. Pull it up. Again, I'm going to pop it at the edge of my desk and just burnish that down on the base and the side. Okay, we've got two. Okay, now for these ones, I am going to prep the sides first. And then I'm going to snip off. Just snip off a little bit. It's always just a hair, but that hair could make a difference. So it's going that way. So put glue on the short edge, on the long edge, which is the base, the bottom of this. Okay, remember, this is the outside. Okay, just pop it inside between those two and right on the edge of the base. Okay, and then we're just going to pull it up just in the middle to start with. Okay. Whoops. Come on, behave yourself. Okay, just pop this on its side, and let's grab one of those hinges and measure it. Probably need to lose a little bit there. Okay, I think that's it. I think I was out of camera for a little bit there. Level it at the top and stick it down. Now that's what's going to hold your corners in. That's sticky. Okay, now on the other side. I just prep this first. Pay to check these before you start all the gluing. That's fine. Slip that in. anything that's gone over. Okay. Now what we need to do is cover it in some paper, and I've been using my marble papers. Let's see if I can find anything that's got some yellow in it, some orange. Nothing really. Oh, there's something, a bit of yellow. Oh, excuse me, got the bare piece. We'll go that way, I think. Okay, so this needs to be, well, I've chosen it to go almost right up to the top and almost right down to the bottom. Oops. Six, I think. No, it's not right. It's not right. So 4.5 centimeters. 4.5. And of course you measure your own, because you will have done your own measurements. Okay. So we are going to start with a short side. That's how I've done all the others. I've started with a short side, and then I've gone creased one side, and then I've creased the other. Like that. You can either tape or glue, and I'm going to glue it. Put it where we want it. come you're so wide? That's nuts. Unless that other one was just a bit too... Oh no, that's okay. Aha, pink on pink. Now this box, this is going to be a 3-tier box. And this top piece is going to have a lid where the others don't. And that will be explained in due course. You will need some duct tape or some construction tape. Heavy duty. And I've got mine here. It's a cloth tape. I'm using the black because that's what I've got left. Now, let's go with, let's cut this off a bit. Anywho, I was telling you about the movie Moonfall. It was really, really good. I enjoyed it. Sci-fi is always my first love. And I'm a bit of a conspiracy theorist too, as far as aliens are concerned. Anywho, it was pretty good. Okay. That's that. Now I'm not doing the back with paper, then there's going to be a reason for that. You'll see all of them together. That will be covered. So this is what we've got. Now we're going to do the lid for this one, which is the same size as the base, which is 14.8 centimeters by 10.5. Now, yeah, well, we need some more paper. But I'm just going to go with what I've got here. No, I'll have to do... I'll have to get another piece of yellow from somewhere. I will be back in a jiff before you know it. Okay, we're back. We've got a piece of yellow card. I'm not sure of the weight of this. Not sure at all. Just grab the box. Let's see. Pack of 60 Crafters Corner 30.5. That doesn't say what weight it is. Okay. First of all, we're going to surround it. So we're going to go there. Just going to go Okay, I bought this clear glue from Lincraft. It's by Maker. I'm not terribly fond of it because it's a little bit, it feels a little bit watery to me. Mind you, that could be the big hole I've got in it. But for a large piece of board, I'm going to do this rather than my expensive glue. Hopefully that is completely covered. Put that over there. And then we'll burnish this side. Crease all the sides so that you've got the crease marks in there. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to take a corner off and this corner off. And this corner I'm just going to, what am I going to do with this corner? I'm going to take that at an angle to match that, but this one I'm going to cut straight across, and this one here is going straight across, then that side at an angle. Okay, so that's going to be the back, that part. Okay, I'm just going to go with this glue. Just tuck in that little corner there and tuck it in there. Okay. Now for the inside I can go yellow again. I'm happy with that. So let's just cut out a piece that is going to cover the board. Just make my marks. Right to the edge if I can. And then to there. blade is a little bit blunt on that, so I just clean up the edges a wee bit. Okay, now this is going to go right to the edge of the box board, right to the very edge. And I'm going to use my favourite glue. I could use tape, just nice to have a little bit of wiggle room when you use glue. So if this doesn't work, I have been talking to myself, and that's normal. When I'm crafting, I talk to myself. When I was making dolls, I talked to my dollies. Okay, with that facing me, I'm going right down to the edge of the box board and then fitting it across. Will go across there. So I am going to use a bit of tape for this. I had run out of my good tape, so I had to go local and just get this cheap stuff. But it still works. It's still very sticky. Okay, pulling the backing off. Now I'm going to put some glue where there's no tape. Right up to there. A bit the sides. Right, make sure we fit that together and the sides are straight. The bottom is, come on, be nice. Play nice. Okay, if it fits together firmly, then you can bring it down. Okay, that's our lid. And we will put something on the top. Pretty paper on the top, but not yet. Okay, now the bit that may not work. So let's put all of these boxes together. Make sure the sides meet up and they are firmly in place. For some reason, this green one is a tad bigger. Okay. What we have to do now is really hold them together. Really push them together. Okay, now comes our tape. So let's just measure. Excuse me. We're going with that measurement, plus we're going to add an inch. So we got, or we're going to add 2.5 centimeters. So we're going to cut this to 17 centimeters. Okay, 17, stop. You don't have to be really too pedantic about being 17. Okay, I'm going to start in the middle. I'm pushing the boxes together with my fingers, and I'm placing this in the middle with an overhang of 1/2 inch on either side. Go with this side. Just make sure our boxes are together. This side you are just going to the edge of the boxes. Push them in and then put your tape down. Okay, another one. My cutting is really not very straight. Okay, again, pushing the boxes together really firmly. Go to the edge of the boxes, put your tape down, one side down, the other one across. Okay, now hopefully this works out to what I wanted. That's good. That's good. And that's good. That's what I want, exactly what I wanted. Now, we have to put a strip I think it's probably best if we do put a strip of tape. Oh, hang on. Let me find something to lean this against. Well, there we go. You just sit there. Now, to stop this tape from just, unraveling, we're going to put a little bit of glue right up the top here, top of the box. And then just put it back on. To measure basically the inside of the box. So we've got 14.2. So I'm just going to put this on the edge of my desk. Then I'm going to be able to cut it in half. Okay, let's go 14.2. Scalpel here. Right, if we can hold this up straight, probably better to do it this way, and you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to put that in there. Another one to go in. This might be a bit too wide. Oh no, that's okay. You can cover that with paper. I'm not fussed, I'm just going to leave it. And then we're going to put a fastener on here, down to there. Fastener's going to go up here and down there, and I will put a string. And this part, the top is going to have some pretty paper on it, right up to the edge here. There we go. Okay, I'm looking for a fastener, and I'm thinking of a brad, so just let me sort that out and I'll be right with you. Okay, I took the liberty while I was away to cover this top, the lid. Okay, now I'm going to punch a hole. Just mark the middle sort of thing. That's alright. real thick crochet yarn, wool, string. So what am I going to do? Just going to put a little bit of glue around there. Oops, and then just wind this around just 2 or 3 times. Make sure your glue is going to keep it set. It's attached. I'll pop it in there. Okay. Going to wind around here. So let's mark our point, and I'm going to put it right in the middle of that. There we go. Now that's not going to fit. Of course it isn't. How about that side? We've got to do something with this so that the string can go around it, and this is like that. Oops, you can't see that, can you? I want it to go like that, and that's it. Hopefully. So just pop that in there. Have it kind of loose-ish. Don't do it too tight. So there. I'm happy. Oops. Let's put something on the back and the base, make it look real pretty. It's nice colours. side. Okay, now this I am going to use tape for. And I'm going to cover all of it in tape. And I will probably put a smidgen of glue in some strategic places as well, because this has got to stick not only stick to the construction tape, which it will do, but it's also going to be got to be flexible, because when these move, this has got to move with it, and you don't want any bubbles. So what I've got here is a 3-in-1 box. Burnish all that. I'm going to put some more in there once I take the backing off the tape. Just put another piece over that. And that's going to be oh so not wonderful to come off. That's pretty sticky, that tape, for cheap stuff. But I still prefer Express It. And I definitely think you'll need a sharp pokey thing to get this tape off. Okay, any overhangs, just get them pulled over. Perfect. I'm just going to put a few just dots. Gee whiz, which way did it go? Which way did it go? I think that's it. I'll have to stand up. Okay, burnish it well. to make sure that it's going to open. The top one will open. Good. That one will open. Good. Okay, and let's just put something on the base. Probably a bit of yellow. Not terribly fussed. Oh, hang on. No. Nope, we'll go with yellow. Why not? What a blast that this actually worked. I am so stoked about that. It worked. I don't have to put so much tape on this one because this is going to be static. There's no movement in this. So I'm just going to do a frame around it first. Probably one in the middle and then some glue. I couldn't believe the cost of getting into the cinema. $17, and that was pension. And they're so loud. Good thing I wasn't wearing my hearing aids. They've blown a hole in my brain. Okay, let's get some glue happening there. Absolutely bloody well stoked that this worked, and I think I might put some flowers on the top. And put something on the top anyway. Okay, let me just go and have a look at some of my flowers, see what I can pick. Okay, I've gathered some flowers that I like. use my favourite glue. Let's put a leaf on first. And we'll put you going that way. Okay. Then we're going to put this lot to there. I'll just hold it for a little bit. Make sure we get some traction there. I like these little flowers. Love them, love them, love them. Where should we put you? Put you down there, I think. Spread you out a bit. Put you down there. Then I've got these beautiful, beautiful purple ones. To cover that stem a bit more. That there. Snip these a bit, these little ones. Come on, you're supposed to be stuck down. Stay stuck down. Where are we going to put you? In there, I think. That's going to take a little bit to dry, so I won't disturb it anymore. And that's our 3-in-1 boxes. I think they might be stuck enough that I can gently open it. Okay, there's our top box, middle box, and our bottom box. And then just wind it round those. These brads got from Officeworks. They are, yeah, something millimeters. I think they're 12 millimeters. 12mm long. Yeah, 2 centimeters long, those ones. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay. I hope you enjoyed that and give it a bash. Okay, thanks for being with me today for that, and I'm glad it worked. That experimental box. And so easy. So easy. And I've ordered some more box board from my favourite seller on eBay, Plaza DJ. He's in Australia. In fact, he's in Victoria, where I am, not too far away. So anywho, I might make some more of them. Might make another couple. I'm going to have some shelves put up in here so that I can put all the boxes that I make, put them on my shelves and fill them with all the stuff I've got, all my craft stuff, so that I can get clear my table completely. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, you could actually, instead of using these, you could use magnets. You know, like I did with these little boxes and the other book boxes. Magnets like that. But I wouldn't do it all round, I would just do it to the bottom here. But I just chose to do the string for something different. Okay, that's it for now, and it's awfully hot in this room. No airflow. Okay, stay safe everyone. Have a good one. Bye bye for now.